Confused, he sent for his memories, for anything at all to explain his situation, and met nothing but a wall, no acknowledgement, no information. It was as if he at this very moment had just been born from a snapshot. Details were there, but no background, no depth. A migraine worse than hell itself struck him as he tried again to recollect himself, causing his already blurry vision to sway. When it calmed, he realized he was no longer alone. Hairs on his bare skin began to rise. Somehow he knew that response was ancient and residual, serving no purpose. He dared not try to chase down the knowledge now, though, as sounds triggered alertness, and he turned to face them. It was from this instinct that brought the man to attention face to face with a terrifyingly ugly creature. It was that same instinct that then forced him to hold his gaze. Fight or flight, the coin was tossed to land on its side in perfect balance. The thing that stared at him through the glossy texture of his cube was skinned like that of a frog. The face was scrunched in on itself, and folds of slick skin creased along it. There were spikes that seemed to cover random sections of its strange skin with no perpendicular nature, and organs that bore no flashing glimmer of recognition. 4 legs and then 4 smaller limbs were what sprouted from its strange torso and molded shoulders. It seemed to be spread too narrowly for any true physical work, but moved with graceful ease. Each scuttling series of steps caused it to jiggle beneath its green and black skin. The man could see what appeared to be organs and faintly luminescent flesh rippling in unison. This was a very strange way to wake up. The man blankly reached his hand through a faint beard of brown hair, in a movement that could only be attributed to muscle memory. He tried again to remember where he had been before he woke up, but the crushing headache returned and he grimaced in pain. Despite all his efforts, he could barely remember anything at all. The creature stared at the human in the cube with what would register as disgust, no matter where in the universe you come from, before waddling away. It seemed to snort out a gurgle of what the man guessed was some type of speech as it headed toward the left side of the room. Occasionally stopping to fiddle with small holographic displays that appeared, the creature went about its strange tasks. In the front of the room, sliding doors blurred with an unnerving sound as 4 more of the creatures funneled in. Each specimen was varying shades of green and black, and each slightly illuminated by their own innards. The man tried to speak then. He focused his thoughts despite his throbbing head, but nothing came out. In shock, the man felt at his throat and encountered the smooth texture of scar tissue. He was a mute,